Alright guys, Forsaken's next update is looking promising with brand new sneak peeks, a potential masquerade skin to the old theme making a return, and a 2-time rebalance. Let's get into it! So there was this picture of Taff with the eyes emoji, probably in the Forsaken testing studio that they have. At first, it seems like there's nothing unusual, but there is actually a slight peek of a skull, and if you overlay the image, it is literally Schmidli. From speculation, some are thinking that this is the last skin in the Masquerade event, with a lot of findings pointing toward Schmidli, including a new render from Awaken, who claimed that they made the render a while back and decided to showcase it now due to Schmidli being brought up a lot. But with others saying that it will finally be the Dignity Noli skin, which was shown a while ago but never got an official release. Some are saying you will need to grind until you have 2,500 Sukars, but this event will likely end before the Christmas update releases. There is also huge speculation that it is Azure, with the coffin, Azure's chest, and the tentacles all being links to Azure coming with the new update. However, the last skin has been delayed to the last Friday of November, which is the 28th. So they are probably working on Schmidli to be a limited time killer to play as for another event that might be releasing on the same day. Or even a really detailed skin for someone, but waiting an extra week for it is not really worth it, so it must be something bigger. With the new update coming soon, there is a rework for the jersey emote, now with a new remix of the old lobby theme. A lot of people are happy to see the old lobby theme return. It's better than nothing and gives a new twist on it. We will all be using this emote. It's good to see it return for those OG fans of Forsaken, and even newer ones who never got to hear the theme. What other themes do you want to hear in Forsaken? So with all of the recent Sonic X concepts, we now got an amazing milestone skin concept by ArtDude. He loved seeing the new model and had to make concepts for him. It kind of reminds me of Sprunky Phases with the mouth texture, with Coconut replying, liking this tape, and that ArtDude has made sure to make it separate from 2011X, as that was the original design of Sonic, which is not allowed to be in Forsaken. ArtDude is also planning on doing shop skin concepts for Sonic, so expect to see them soon. What do you like about the milestone skins?
Telling you miss your backstabs.
So there was a big post about balance changes to time to make trick stabbing slightly less possible. With the new balance changes, there are a lot, so pause the video if you want to read them. They mainly put to time back to what they were supposed to be, a stealth sentinel, instead of being able to attack from the front. With all of them being subject to change, some agreed with the updates, saying people will complain but that was never the intended playstyle, and with Roblox's latency, it can be unreactable at times. High-level players said that the stab windup should be kept, but the time should be forced to commit to the stab during the windup, and only after it finished should they be allowed to move freely again. A lot of people agreed with these changes as a good way to balance the time and allow killers to survive trick stabs. However, many disagreed, saying trick stabs are the only way they can protect themselves in a chase, calling to time the weakest sentinel if killers use their hitboxes correctly, and some even complaining about looping so much that they quit Forsaken. But overall, it does seem like these changes give to time a solid rebalance, with crouching becoming more useful and reinforcing the stealth-focused playstyle. Are these changes worth doing? So Builderman is getting a redesign for his milestone skins. We now have images of the milestone for redesign, making him look more like an engineer. It still resembles his old Builderman skin, but this time it removes the hoodie and replaces it with an actual safety vest, which works perfectly for him. He also no longer carries random items on his back. This was previously leaked during the Slasher update before the shutdown, but now we have a clearer image of what the skin looked like. It's crazy how most of these skins were close to being completed before the shutdown. However, there has been some backlash, with people saying the image quality is trash and that Builderman is the most boring survivor in the game. Others criticize the skin for looking ugly, though that might just be due to the poor quality of the image. Groovy, the designer of the skin, has since said they will redo it and change some things, so hopefully we'll see a revamped version of it soon. So on a video showcasing the reanimated White Pumpkin animations by Zoeters, there was a comment complaining about how many collab skins are being added, basically saying 1 polished skin or 10 more of the collab skins instead. Some people agreed with this comment, saying it's better to have more polished skins than 20 that just reuse animations or sounds. But of course, this also got backlash, with others arguing that not every skin needs a custom chase theme or animation, and that skins are mainly just visual differences, so people should stop expecting everything to be custom. Well, that point was a bit of a contradiction, but this doesn't mean every skin needs to be visually distinct in terms of animations. That's what the model is for. It's not that deep if a skin doesn't have all these custom features. People just love to complain because everything isn't custom, even though the White Pumpkin skin does have custom animations. Some people just find something to nitpick, even when it's what they asked for. Most of the backlash is coming from Forsaken TikTok, where a bunch of misinformed opinions are being spread around. Additionally, there was a point made about how the Forsaken team treats collabs, saying the recent Lumion Legacy collab was massive, yet Forsaken couldn't be bothered to add more than 3 sound effects for the Metronet skin. Then there's the massive cope from some fans blaming the 25% situation for causing the Vocaloid and Limbus permissions to be revoked, even though those skins were added ages ago. People are just complaining for the sake of bringing Forsaken down further. Is there really an issue with collab skins?
I'm going to touch you.
So, with the new Veronica skin being found in-game, we now actually have footage of this new skin, called Chat. We have gameplay footage of the skin in use, and the entire hitbox looks extremely small, allowing V to dodge any ranged attacks from Noli. It even seems to have more stamina and health. This definitely makes it a pay-to-win skin if it ever releases to the public. It's crazy that not even the normal V has these stats, and now she just got buffed by turning into a Gubby. Bruh. With this skin, I might be wrong. The hitbox could be the same as normal V, but it definitely helps you be less visible to killers and hide much more easily. This will make V even more overpowered, and with all the recent balance changes, all the nerfs basically became buffs.
Right, so I'm the killer.
A forgotten skin that was in limbo for a while has been seen in-game.
Right, so
the Mystic
I'm the
Slasher
killer,
skin, based on
everything
Combat
this is
Initiation's
so unfair.
test, X Campaign. It now has a brand new design, which we can't see clearly yet, but it's definitely going to be similar to the reference. It could either be unlocked through an achievement or purchased from the shop. This skin has been stuck in limbo for so long now, with no updates on it ever releasing or whether they even remember it. Could we see it return in this update or a future one? This update looks promising, especially if it ends the Masquerade event with something big. What do you guys want to see added with it? Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening It.